I didn't want to live. If I don't become an actress, I didn't want to live. That was my agenda of life. So it was not allowed for me. But what was allowed was to do a job.
So how was that when your family didn't talk to you? Was it difficult for you to process?
I told myself, do I want to live life or do I want to die every single day?
Time is really tough to deal with. So how did you mentally stabilize yourself to ensure that you keep going?
Biggest help which happened in my life was reading books.
You entered the Telugu film industry, right? So the first film that you've done, how did you feel when you finally achieved becoming an actress?
Randomly, a girl approached me in a public place and she said, can you come for audition? That's how it happened.
In this industry, physical fitness is really important. What do you do for that?
Yoga is meditation in your body when your body is moving. In Sanskrit, it is called yoga. We are adding our body to universe through breath. Because breath is the only thing which adds with non-physical existence. If our breath goes away tomorrow, we will drop dead, right? So breath is the very, very important aspect of yoga. People tend to forget it.
So currently you're residing in Hyderabad right now, but where are you originally from?
I'm basically from Madhya Pradesh, a small town called Gotegaon in Madhya Pradesh. Very, very small town.
So when did you move here to Hyderabad?
Oh, well, it's been more than, I guess, 5 years since I moved here. So I came here as I wanted to work because my parents told me that you have to work and you have to get settled, you have to do a job and then you have to get married, all those things, Becoming a heroine was not a thing, not allowed.
So when did you take that decision? After moving to Hyderabad?
No, I always wanted to become a heroine, like since childhood, since always. Since
Okay.
I've become conscious of my life, I only wanted to become an actress, nothing else. But it was not allowed. So then I had to move out by something, right? I had to make some kind of stories to my
Yeah.
parents to move out of that particular place. So I studied hard. I scored like 95, 98% of marks. And then I told them I want to go out for studies. And then I went to Bangalore and I completed my MBA there. And then from there, I started playing my game of coming into movies because
So
that's all I
tell me
wanted.
about that process. How did it start?
Well, it was a strict no, okay? I'm from a very traditional, conservative family. My parents, my uncles, aunt, they were like absolutely no about movie industry or glamour business, nothing at all. So it was not allowed for me. But what was allowed was to do a job. So I thought this is the best thing. I might have to do a job so that I can start earning my own money. So then I got a job, very less salary, and I was just every single day I was hating myself. Every day I was hating my job. And I was doing the job and I did certain manifestation processes and I didn't even know if it will ever come to fruition, but something happened and somebody spotted me and I got into modeling industry, and then my family abandoned me. They left me because they like, no, we told you cannot. And I'm like, I didn't
So-
I wanted to live. I was just passing my whole life in that particular job. I didn't want to wake up another day. It was that boring and it was that stressful.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to live. If I don't become an actress, I didn't want to live. That was my agenda of life.
So how was that when your family didn't talk to you? Was it difficult for you to process?
Oh my goodness, it was very, very hard. When I left my job, I was doing modeling for like 2,000 rupees per day. And that too, after 8-10 shows, they will start paying you. For initial shows, they don't even pay you anything because they're teaching you how to dress, how to walk, all those things, right? So when I started out, I didn't have any money. I didn't have any savings because my salary was very less. And my family also abandoned me because they said, we told you no, you can't leave the job and you can't go to this industry. And I told myself, do I want to live life or do I want to die every single day?
Yeah.
That was the question. And I was having this good girl syndrome. I never used to disappoint anybody, not just my family, but no one. And I used to feel so guilty from within, like Imagine somebody who wants to be a good girl, doesn't want to disappoint the family, but she can't live either
And people
because
pleasing is really hard because you have to really act
you have to have a
to
split
please them.
personality for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I had to have this performative face. You're not allowed to wear this. You're not allowed to talk like this. You're not allowed to walk like this. All those things were there. I didn't even speak English. I'm from a Hindi medium school. So it was like either I die or I become a bad girl.
You mean like not fulfilling your dream die, right? Basically.
It's like so dying for me is being in that job because
Yeah.
everybody else is happy. Oh, my daughter is in a company. She's earning money.
Yeah.
So everybody else is happy, but I'm getting.
But you're
killed.
not satisfied, basically.
I am.
Yeah.
I am like suffocating every single
Yeah.
day and night. I wanted to, there was a time when I was leaving for my job in the morning at 9 a.m. and I was praying to God that God, something should happen and this gas cylinder should burst and my whole rented
World
apartment should set on fire so that I get leave,
Yeah.
like 2-3 months of leave. That crazy I was.
Yeah.
I wanted to do anything but that job.
Yeah.
So then I told myself, okay, fine. So I have to now disappoint my family, and how do I do it? Because I don't have that much of money to live all by myself. But then I told myself, this is the time. You jump that to that side, or you die here.
Yeah.
Because this is the agreement you will do for your whole life, to be unhappy,
Yeah.
but keeping everybody else happy. Whereas keeping everybody else happy is an illusion. You anyways
Yeah.
cannot keep anybody happy. People were still unhappy with me at that time when I was working.
Yeah.
But somehow I was not ready, and it took me lot of hard works and lot of determination to break that
Barrier.
prison,
Yeah.
mental prison of being a good girl, the good girl syndrome. And then I said, okay, fine, don't talk to me. It's okay. You do whatever you want. And then I didn't have food to eat for like next 6 months.
So what did you do? How
Well,
did
I
you
would-
navigate that time?
Well, I requested my owners, the rented. I was living in a rented apartment, right? So my owners like, please, sir, I'm building something, I'm doing something. Please
Really?
look at me, I'm doing hard work. Please give me some time. So they gave me 3 months of time. I didn't pay the rent, and I didn't have food to eat. So I would eat one samosa every day.
When was this? How many years ago was this?
It was maybe 7 years, 7, 8. I don't remember.
That time
So-
is really tough to deal with. So how did you mentally stabilize yourself
I
to
started-
ensure that you keep going?
Yeah, so I think the biggest help which happened in my life was reading books, because I had a lot of time. When you get into film industry, I was a model, right?
Yeah.
So you get one show maybe once in a month, and then
Yeah.
you're unemployed for next 2 months.
That's true.
So I had a
Yeah.
lot of time,
Yeah.
and I'm so grateful to universe that I took that decision, because that particular time I invested in reading a lot of books. And when I got into a lot of books, I started understanding, everything, whatever is being taught to us since childhood, the programming they are doing, everything is so wrong. It is just a recipe to keep us miserable for our whole life, just by doing that one thing which society accepts, or your clan accepts, your family
Yeah.
accepts, make everybody happy. It's such a disastrous recipe that I got to understand only after I started reading books. And that was my transition time, I would say, that I started understanding that I took the right decision. It's okay if I fail, it's okay if I don't become an actress, at least I tried.
So what made you read your first book? Did someone tell you?
No, nobody
Okay.
told me. So I had a lot of time, right? So what do we do when we have time? We are on mobile phone, doing something like random, this and that.
Yeah.
So I got introduced to this film called The Secret. The Secret is a movie,
The
right?
documentary.
The documentary.
Yeah.
There's a person called Bob Proctor. So he's
Yeah.
made so many videos. So I was just going through, and then I saw that film, The Secret, which at that point of time helped me a lot. But I would not suggest people to completely, because it's not a complete thing about manifestation. It's a half recipe of manifestation.
really?
Actually, yeah.
But it talks a lot about law of attraction. So how?
I would say it's more of a hype. But at the same time, having said that, when you are very new and you're a beginner and you don't know anything about manifestation, that can be a very a stepping stone for your life, to because that's like very basic beginner kind of guide
Yeah.
for manifestation.
Okay.
However, that's not complete. So I read that book. I watched that documentary, and then I started seeing Bob Proctor's videos, so many videos, and then Joe Dispenza, so many people, Neville Goddard, and then I started following their whatever they're teaching in those videos. But now I would say in last 1 or 2 years, I understood that I based my entire manifestation only on that the secret. That was the base of everything, and it wasn't working, yeah.
So
It was, I will say it was working, but it was like a random thing. It was,
Yeah.
sometimes it will work, sometimes it will not work.
Yeah.
So I didn't have that laser focus and a path where I'm walking. I didn't know where I'm going,
Yeah.
but it was still helping me. So now I would say in last 2 years, because of extreme research on neuroscience, I'm reading a lot about quantum physics, neuroscience, and I'm also following scientists like Dr. Joe Dispenza. Now they are giving in their books very practical steps on really how to, like, guaranteed, if you follow those steps, it's a guarantee. There's no two ways about it.
You entered the Telugu film industry, right?
Yeah.
So the first film that you've done, how did
Yeah.
you feel when you finally achieved becoming an actress?
Um so so I'll tell you how it happened, okay? It's again a manifestation thing. I used to go to my work every time, right? Every day when I had a scooty which I would drive to my job, and my job was like 45 minutes away from my home. So every day I would drive and I would look at the posters of these heroines everywhere. And unknowingly, I didn't even know about manifestation at that point of time. But unknowingly, I would just look at every photo and I would imagine myself in that poster.
Basically, it's like power of visualization, right?
Yeah. And I didn't even know that it works. There's something called law, or it might make me a heroine. Nothing. I didn't know anything. So I would just watch and I would like, okay, if this girl can do, why can't I do? Yeah, I also have height like her. I also have face like her. And every day I kept doing it unknowingly. I didn't even know that I'm doing it.
So the opportunity that you got was basically like a series of events that kind of came to you because you of the visualization and manifestation, basically, or is it like you actually put your effort in the process of becoming an actress and then you got a role through that?
No, it's purely. So it's purely, I didn't do anything. Absolutely
So
nothing.
it came to you
It just
because
came.
of your
That's how
visualization.
that's how powerful the law works. So there are many ways of manifestation, and one way of manifestation is also, Sadhguru talks about it. He calls it that you become a kalpavraksha yourself. Kalpavraksha means
Define that.
a tree
Yeah.
where if you sit beneath that tree, whatever you ask for, if you ask for fruits, the fruits come. If you ask for money, the money comes.
Is it really that easy? I mean,
It's not
how come it doesn't
easy.
work for some people?
No, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
It is like, so I call it like this. You know, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, right? Brahma is our mind, Vishnu is our heart, Mahesh is our actions.
Okay.
When your mind, your heart, and your actions align, like complete, like no shattered focus.
Yeah.
Like what if this person says something? What if this person rejects me? What if that? But past, it didn't happen in past. All these things, if you can blur out, like it doesn't exist. I don't care. This is my goal. I'm working towards it, and I'm already achieving it. If you can hold that feeling, and it's not easy, because we are human beings. We have doubts. We have past conditioning, right? The past conditioning always
A lot of
pulls
noise
us.
in our brains, basically. We can't concentrate.
Friends, sometimes they'll say, "Oh, what do you think of yourself? You'll become an actor. Who the fuck do you think you're?" They will talk like that, right?
Yeah.
So all those things, if you can blur out, and you are like, you become deaf and dumb to everybody else.
Yeah. So
But you-
cancel entire noise around you,
Right.
basically. Yeah.
and then you are only and only focused on that particular thing where you want to get. There's no two ways about it. You do get it.
And then what happened? How did you feel after getting the opportunity?
So
was it like a dream come true, or
No, it wasn't.
no?
So that's
Why?
why I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. When I started following The Secret, and it doesn't give you the full information about it. It doesn't talk about identity shifting. It only talks about how you manifest things. So it's very temporary, you know. But when you manifest something and you're not aligned, you don't change your identity to match to that level, that thing goes away like this.
So how was that?
So
How did you change your? It's a new lifestyle, right?
Yeah, so
Basically, and you
now-
have to adapt to it.
yeah.
So what did you do for it?
So it's like when I started into, I was a model, and then somebody approached me, you know, randomly a girl approached me in a public place, and she said, well, we're making a film, your face kind of looks good, and can you come for audition? That's how it happened. I'm doing nothing, literally
Yeah.
nothing.
So then, when you finally made it, you had to adapt to a new
that's
lifestyle.
so that's what I'm telling you. So this The Secret, what it talks about, right? I was not so particular about which films I want to get into, like where, which language, which kind of. It was just a vague idea of becoming an actress,
Yeah.
and I became that vague actress. And I'm like, no, but I didn't want this. I wanted to level up, right?
Yeah.
I wanted more. I wanted that level of success. I
Yeah.
got this, but I wanted that level of
Yeah.
success.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I'm telling you, I was not very satisfied, though I was gaining confidence that it works, and if it can make me a heroine, it can also make me a top heroine one day if I keep going.
Yes. Yeah.
However, I didn't know the complete thing. I was still running, I was still playing in that The Secret thing. So when I moved, now I will tell you, in last 2 years, I really got the formula. Now I'm really working on it. I'm really
Yeah.
satisfied. I'm 100% satisfied with whatever I'm doing right now in my life.
So tell me, you said you had to adapt to your new lifestyle.
Yeah.
So what do you mean? Like, what lifestyle is it that you had to adapt to? Is it because of you not knowing like the language to speak English or Telugu
Yeah.
properly?
Yeah.
You're from
Yeah.
Madhya Pradesh,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
So is it the language, or is it how to dress, or is it how to speak in public? What is it exactly that you had to learn?
It was everything, man. See, I was a girl from a very small town who couldn't speak one word of English, couldn't write, didn't understand anything, right? So, but I had big dreams for sure.
Yeah.
I had big dreams since always. I wanted to achieve good things in life. So when I come from a very small very conservative background where we are not allowed to wear such dresses what I'm wearing right now. We are not allowed to talk to boys. Like you can't talk to boys. In my classroom, girls would sit this side, boys will sit that side, and our teachers told us not to talk to boys.
Yeah.
And I always
Yeah.
was very curious, like what will happen if I talk to a talk to a boy? So I wanted to break every rule, whatever my community told me not to do. I wanted to do everything,
Yeah.
including talk to boys, wear short dresses, talk in English, go do something which they don't allow.
Were
So-
you uncomfortable when you like lived in that upbringing and then you came to the industry? You have to wear certain dresses and act in a certain way according to the scenes. So was it uncomfortable for you to
No,
to do it,
it
or
was, it
how?
was so exciting. Finally, I'm free. I'm a free bird. I can wear whatever I want to, and I can talk to whomsoever.
So
I
you
want.
you were always prepared to do this. So you
it,
weren't
it
uncomfortable.
went. The graph went like from bottom. It went up, and then it went down again. You know why? Because people stopped me from so many things in my hometown, and I started doing it when I came here, but I was overdoing it because all of a sudden you get something, you're like, you don't know where to control, what is the
Yeah, so you were like super excited with the change.
so
Yeah.
you don't know what is the boundary.
Yeah.
So I would like wear dresses like nobody's business, like everywhere revealing, open, and
Basically experiment with everything
so
that you could.
much. And and how, see, I respect Telugu industry a lot. So when I started doing films, directors would tell me like, slow down, you cannot wear such dresses and come for an interview. You gotta cover yourself. So I was like, okay, this is the thing I wanted to run from in my hometown. Because they were stopping me and I ran from there. And after sitting in movie industry, they're asking me to cover up. Again, the same thing. So it was a little bit disturbing, but then I understood, okay, there is a boundary, there is a line, and I have to really read about it. Maybe.
Balance, basically. Yeah.
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 So now I still find it difficult sometimes to balance because that's not me. That's not so me. I want to live an open, free life.
Yeah.
That's my authenticity. But sometimes I do understand where they're coming from, and I do respect Telugu tradition, and
That's
I
good.
do understand that if you have to work in Telugu film industry, then yes, there is
What do you think
forward.
about Telugu people? Are they nice?
Telugu people are very nice. They're very, very nice. They're
Yeah.
very sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you compare North traditions with South tradition, I love South tradition.
Really? Do you follow any traditions that people follow here?
I follow humanity.
Like particularly in Telugu?
No. I follow the tradition of humanity and love, nothing else.
Okay.
But the one thing which I appreciate about Telugu people is they are so respectful towards women. That's the best thing. Best thing.
That's great to hear.
That's best thing.
In this industry, physical fitness is really important.
Yes.
Taking care of your body and health is important. What do you do for that?
I am a hardcore yoga lover.
Okay.
I am not into gym and all, but yeah, recently I have started gymming in last 1 month. I don't like it. I don't think it's
Yeah.
it's my thing. It's not my thing.
Okay.
But I do believe in yoga. I love yoga because again, yoga is nothing but it's alignment with universe.
Yeah.
It's not just stretching and bending. So I want to get into it. I want to
So
get
it helps with both the mind and body, right?
yeah.
Yoga.
So basically, when yoga becomes westernized, people are thinking that it's just bending and stretching, and they call it yoga. But really, yoga is meditation in your body when your body is moving. That is called yoga. Yoga is basically a plus sign. Plus is in Sanskrit, it is called yoga. So what are we adding here? We are adding universe with our physical body, through which we are adding our body to universe through breath, because breath is the only thing which adds our physical existence with non-physical existence. If our breath goes away tomorrow, we will drop dead, right? So breath is the very, very important aspect of yoga. People tend to forget it. People think I'm going to listen to music, I'm going to be in AC room and I'm stretching and bending and calling it yoga. No, it's not yoga.
You talked about breathing and
Yes.
taking breath is important.
Yes.
So that helps with also how you position yourself in yoga when it's physically, when you're doing the stretches or any of the positions, basically.
So any traditional yoga form teaches you one thing. When you are into yoga, you have to move your body as per the rhythm of your breath.
Okay.
So if I exhale normally, it's not that I'm doing it intentionally. The normal breath. Exhale, one moment. Inhale, another moment. It's the moment. Exhale, inhale, moment changes. And then again, exhale and inhale, moment changes.
This helps with how the fitness of your physical body also
It is
aligns, basically.
it's an overall transformation of your body. Our body cannot change until our mind changes.
Okay.
So mind is basically an engine for the whole body. People tend to forget it. Yes, you can go to gym and yes, you can make muscles, but are you becoming stress free, or are you becoming free in life, like mentally? Like,
Yeah.
are you gaining that happiness feeling? Not just the oxytocin. I'm talking about the real happiness. Even when you're not gymming, can you keep yourself happy for the whole day?
You joined the gym, right? And you said it's been like 2 months that you've been doing it. Why don't you like it?
Because I always like intense things. I always like things which make sense for me.
Gymming doesn't make sense.
Gymming is it's superficial thing, okay? If you want to look good in your body, you want to build muscles, yes, gym is a thing for you. But I'm not a superficial person. So
Okay.
if I go to, I still do sometimes, very, very rarely I go to gym, but I go there just to keep my body a little bit fit. But in reality, I don't enjoy it because it's very superficial process. You might look good, but you will not feel good from within. And yes, people will think that no, but when I do gym, I feel good. Yes, you do feel good for 1 hour after that.
For that moment,
For
basically.
that
Yeah.
particular hour. After that, it drops down.
Yeah.
I don't want to depend on
Yeah.
anything in this whole world which can make me happy or which can make me sad. I want to take matter in my own hands, and I want to make my body in such a way that for whole day I can be blissful. For whole
Yeah.
time, if I don't do if I do yoga today and if I don't do it for another 1 week, I'm still blissful for another 1 week.
Yeah.
And that happens only when you move with your breath. also a very important thing in yoga is your drashti. Drashti is your eyes. So when we do yoga, we keep our drashti very settled, like in one point. We only see one point. When we bend down, we only see our navel. When we go up, we only see our hands.
So there's a lot of focus and concentration that's involved
That's
in
what I'm
this,
telling
right?
you.
Yeah.
Meditation and moving body.
Yeah.
Meditation and movement. It's yoga is. So how beautifully meditation helps your brain, that beautifully yoga maintains and helps your body. Not just makes it flexible, but it aligns the whole system so that for the whole day when you're gonna go out
Hence,
and
it
work,
also creates fitness, basically, right?
Yeah, fitness is the byproduct,
Right. Okay.
I will say, of doing yoga, but
Yeah.
fitness is never a prime thing. The
Okay.
prime thing is to align your energies, your breath, your drashti, focused, laser focused, so that you, tomorrow if you're going to job, you can at least focus in your work. If you're in your marriage, if you're in a relationship, you can focus in that relationship. Yoga teaches you focus and alignment.
Okay.
And being fit is just a byproduct.
Okay, nice.
So-
That's well said.
Yeah.
And what about diet habits? I know that you're completely vegan.
Yes.
So a lot of people, especially in India, are not completely aware about veganism. So tell me about that.
Okay, so let's get into it from the basic thing. Okay, sometimes people message me in my Instagram saying, but you drink vegan, but you drink almond milk, right, ma'am? So how are you drinking milk when you're a vegan? So people don't have awareness about what veganism is. So let's
What is it, basically? Yeah.
basically. So now we get into the basic thing. The very basic thing of being vegan is nothing which comes from animals will be included in the diet.
Including milk, right?
Animals, no,
Yeah.
it's coming from animals. The milk comes from animals.
Yeah, understood. Yeah.
Anything which comes, whether it's meat, whether it's milk, paneer, whatever, ghee, sweets, everything. So whatever is coming from animals will never be included in vegan diet. That's the basic sole
Okay.
purpose of being vegan.
Right. Yeah.
Now we do have substitutes. Like if you're not drinking cow milk, you can drink soya milk. You can drink ragi milk. You can drink
Because it's not coming from an animal, basically.
from animal.
Right.
But
Yeah.
milk is still the
Yeah.
milk.
Yeah.
So when I make coconut milk or almond milk at my home, or ragi milk rather, it's nutty, it's tasty, and I can make tea from it.
Yeah.
So everything vegan people have everything to eat. Just they replace that particular milk with nut milks. That's it, nothing else. And we don't eat, of course, we don't eat non-vegetarian for sure. So yeah, that's about it. So it's there is a science behind it. When you eat non-veg, when that animal is going to get cut or slaughtered, the animal releases two harmful chemicals or hormones, I would say. One is adrenaline, another one is cortisol. Both hormones are very, very, I would say, very harmful for a human body, for anybody actually. It's stress hormones.
Right.
So
yeah.
when a human, even us, even if we have some threat, right? We release the stress hormones in our body.
Cortisol is basically stress, right? Yeah. Yeah.
So anybody's body, whether it's your body, a human body, our body, or animal's body, it contains that particular hormone in the muscles and in our system. It doesn't drains away with the milk, with the blood of that animal. Do you think that I'm gonna wash the animal? I'm
Yeah.
gonna eat the flesh of the animal?
No.
Basically, you're
But-
eating the cortisol and the adrenaline which got released when the
So
animal
how
was
is
about
that
to be slaughtered.
harmful to the human body, basically?
It creates cancer in your
Oh,
body. It creates stress in your body. So
Okay.
it's like, so there's a saying in our Gita, you are what you eat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You are what you eat.
Yeah.
So tell me, when if I'm a non-vegetarian and if I just ate a chicken which is flushed with adrenaline and cortisol, one thing is I'm inviting disease in my life in long term. That's particularly there. That's a guarantee. However, the second thing is the stress hormones, what goes inside my body for the whole day, it keeps me in the loop of fear, drama,
Really?
Oh yes.
Okay.
It works. You are what you eat. You become what you eat, right? You become what you eat. So when you
it's
eat,
like subconsciously you don't know, but like post eating you have that series of events happening.
You can only make a difference when you try to turn vegan for a month. And I will tell people, don't become vegan, because I'm telling you, if you're a non-vegetarian, change your diet for 1 month and just see the energy level changes in your body. It cannot be measured because it's not visible. It's invisible thing. It can only be felt. Now you are the only person who will feel the difference in your energy levels, and then now you go back to your non-veg diet, and now you tell me, can you be as happy as when you were vegan? Can you be as stress-free? Can you have
And
that
it's
much of
also about
energy?
activity, right? Because when you eat non-vegetarian food, most of the time you feel a little bit lazy. You feel like a
It's
little bit. You want to sleep. You want to take a nap.
that's
Drowsy. A little bit of your energy levels go down, right?
that's
So when
because
you're a vegan, you're not facing those issues basically.
yeah, so it's digestive system, right? Our digestive system is not made for non-veg food. It's not at all made.
Okay.
So because if we have the nails like lions, like I do have right now, but I'm talking normally, human beings don't have
Yeah,
nails
yeah,
like lions,
yeah.
right? So our body is not made to eat non-veg. If
Yeah.
we had that kind of nails, and if you can rip apart an
So
animal,
basically, human beings are not predators, right?
we are not predators. Our
Right.
digestive system is not suitable to digest meat, because if
Okay.
that was the case, then we would be able to rip apart an animal and eat the
Raw,
kacha
basically. Huh. Yeah.
raw animal.
Yeah.
We will not need some oregano and dalchini
Yeah.
for the smell.
Yeah.
That's how they eat, right? Cats
Yeah.
will eat. Cats eat rat. They have their nails.
Yeah.
They just rip it apart. Now tell me,
Oh.
what can we rip apart with our nails? Fruits, right?
Yeah.
So fruit. Universe has given us fruits. You have given us nails. Have given us teeth. You rip apart that fruit and then you eat it.
Yeah.
And you're fulfilled. Now, but no, you want to rip apart an animal and then you want to put in some masala in it and then you're like, I got cancer. Of course you will get cancer. What do you think? What do you think you will
Yeah.
get?
Yeah.
You will get. And that's another thing. First, that cancer is a long-term thing, okay?
Of course, yeah.
But if you think about the present moment, you are inviting stressful energies in your life. Now, when you're stressful, you eat is what you become. Now, because you have eaten somebody's stress, now you radiate stress in your life. Now, what you radiate is what you attract. Now, because you are radiating stress, you go to work and you attract that boss who's shouting upon you, and then you attract those kind of energies around you who are stressful.
Basically, what we're
It's a
eating is
loop.
changing our whole life.
It's a complete loop, and that's what I'm telling you. I was a vegetarian. Even then, I can see a huge drastic change in my life right now, because I'm not in a loop of stress now. If you know, earlier when I used to be in traffic, I used to crib about it, like, oh my god, I'm getting late. No. This is call people, and now because of a lot of meditation and a lot of vegan diet, if I'm in traffic and I know I have to get somewhere, I'm late already, people are calling me, then I'll tell them I'm getting late and I appreciate your patience and I apologize. But that's it, that's over there.
Yeah.
And then I play some music or play some audiobook and
you
I'm
just
enjoying
pass the time.
it. I'm not passing the time.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying every moment. Every single moment. If I'm in traffic, I'm like, okay, beautiful traffic, beautiful people around me, beautiful book.
Okay.
I got time to read a book, or whatever happens later, we'll see.
Yeah.
Now it's inevitable, right?
Yeah.
I can go back, I can go forward. What I can do, I can sit here and enjoy. That is the transformation meditation and vegan diet brings to your life. Now you will never see me shouting upon people. I used to. I don't get angry. I don't get angry at all. No matter what, who does? I'm fine. Even if somebody is fighting, I'm like, yeah, okay, yes, you're right, absolutely right. We should not argue with idiots, right?
Yeah.
So if an idiot is saying something, yes, you're right, absolutely right. Then I go back to peace. Why to even argue?
Yeah. So is it difficult to find vegan places in Hyderabad? Do you go out to, do you have places that are available, like enough places to visit in Hyderabad?
I wouldn't say enough places. Of
No.
course, we don't.
How many do you think there are right now?
For now,
Currently.
I only know 2 proper vegan restaurants. One is Sage Farm, another one is Vibrant Living. But I don't know many in Hyderabad. And I always have this complaint, like, I want to see more and more veganism coming. But then
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
it's a demand and supply thing. When there is more demand,
So, yeah.
the more supply will come. Right now, the demand is not that much.
Why do you think so it's not there right now, the demand for veganism? Is it just not having the right information about it? Awareness isn't there about it in the society right now? Or is it because people still prefer to not to have non-vegetarian food, and I mean they're accustomed to a certain lifestyle already?
See, if we have to talk about our country, India, veganism has not taken that much market yet. Not many people are turning vegan, but if you go to US, of course people are turning. People are, like, literally they are opening
Yeah.
many restaurants there, and many people are turning vegan. So I would say the first and the foremost reason, for at least what I see, is when you go to US or European countries, the medical facility there is like, your pockets will blow away. It's so expensive. And I have seen this pattern in us human beings, that if I talk about animal welfare, or if I talk about, if you slaughter that animal, what will the animal feel? Nobody's interested. But if I talk about what benefit it can give the human, like what is in there for me, don't talk about animals, talk about me. Okay, so what can it give to you, the human being? Then they are interested in listening it. The veganism thing, what is in there for me, the benefit. So now when you go to European countries, because the medical facility is so expensive, and they know that tomorrow if I get something, I cannot afford it. So now, rather than getting to that, why not do the prevention?
Be healthy right now.
No,
Yeah.
do the prevention. So
Yeah.
now they are taking more preventionary measures, because they know that the medical facility is so bloody
Expensive.
expensive.
Yeah.
Now when you come to India, fortunately, I would say,
Yeah.
our medical facility is not that expensive. And then Indian people are like, why do I care? If I
Yeah.
get diabetes, I'm going to get this. If I get
Yeah.
cancer, I'm going to read radio, whatever therapy. I don't even know the name, chemotherapy or whatever.
Yeah.
So why do I even care? So Indians are not, they are not interested in preventive measures, because we do have affordable medical facility available. So people are like, jo hoga dekh lenge baad mein, we'll see later, what,
Yeah.
who cares right now? That is the mindset of people. That's the reason vegan industry will, I think, will take more about 10 years or so to, because this new people who are coming now, who are getting into teenage and all, now they even if they're not vegan, they're interested in knowing what is this,
Yeah.
how can it benefit me, like why people are turning vegan. But the old people, they're not even they're not even interested.
Yeah.
The one thing they will always tell me, Krishna used to eat milk and dahi, right? Our Krishna, our Lord,
Yeah.
Krishna
Yeah.
Bhagwan,
Yeah.
Makhan Chor.
What about when you travel? Is it easy to find vegan food when you're not in Hyderabad, when you're traveling?
As long as you're in India, you always have ample amount of food. Always, even if you're a vegan. Because when I go out, what I eat is idli and sambar, dosa, and without ghee, dosa and sambar and
Yeah.
aloo.
Yeah.
This is all vegan, no?
Yeah,
Veg
yeah.
biryani, it's vegan.
Yeah.
Veg pulao, it's vegan. So many options available. Roti sabzi is vegan. Dal chawal is vegan.
Yeah.
What? It's all vegan.
Yeah. Do you have any belief systems that you follow in your life?
Of course I do. At least after so much of spiritual practices, I believe in that we are the creator of our own world. And as cliche as it may sound, but if you have misery going on in your life, or if somebody has cheated on you, or somebody, whatever, if you lost money, you are the reason for it. And that's not so easy to understand or digest, but that's the truth.
So spirituality is one of it, right? But are you religious as well? Do you follow any religious beliefs, or is it only just spiritual?
Well, my religion, as I told you, is authenticity and love, and
Okay.
I my religion is my God. I will say, for now, right now, you are my God. If I see a dog on road, he's my God. The dog is my God. At my home, my kids are my God. My cats. If I look up Sky is my god. This flower is my god. I have God
So you're saying
everywhere.
basically he's everywhere around
I
us,
do
right?
believe in Mahadev. I do believe in Shiva, but I don't believe in worshipping and doing the what do you call it,
The rituals and traditions
rituals
related
and
to it.
traditions. I don't do it. Reason, I don't think that it's needed. I don't think it's needed. It's needed for those people who cannot believe in unseen. If you don't believe in unseen, then you need an idol. You need somebody to look at and then believe it. I can believe in unseen because when you are into spirituality, you don't need to see anything. You just have to feel, and then you're the creator of your life. So I do talk to God. I do cry in front of my God whenever I want to. I do fight with my God, but then my God is in my heart. I don't have to
Yeah.
go to a temple. I always talk, and I always get answers. I do get answers when I close my eyes, and if I fight and I say I want this, I don't know. You tell me the reason why you're not giving me this, or otherwise you give me this, and then somebody will call, something will happen, somebody will knock the door, and then they will kind of the answer will come what I asked in my heart. So I think that is the worship for me. I don't believe in going and finding God anywhere because
Yeah.
I already found my God here inside
Yeah.
of me, and He answers whenever I want. And
Yeah.
I consider Mahadev as my husband, as my father, as my son, as my friend, as my enemy. Everybody, He is everybody for me.
Do you have any message or any experience you want to share to the audience?
Well, I think everybody. So one thing which I have learned from books, I will say, is there's so many people right now we're talking about veganism, right? So there are so many people who can't even afford vegan food sometimes, because again the demand and supply thing, sometimes it's very expensive for normal people to afford. So people tell me that, oh, because you have money you're vegan, we don't even have money, how can we turn vegan? So I tell people that, how about not ruminating about not having money, and how about getting into the root cause of why you're not attracting money? What is the
Yeah.
reason why you are so satisfied in that poverty level? Because if I can do it, if you can do it, everybody can do it. It's energy, basically. Money is energy. And I'll tell you how I started attracting money in my life. I told you, right, I used to eat one samosa every day. I didn't have any food for 6 months.
Yeah.
So at that time I started reading there's a book called Science of Getting Rich. And also I have seen some interviews from Rhonda Byrne. So they teach in interview, if you have 100 rupees and you want to buy some rice packet, whatever, for 90 rupees, you go and you buy that 90 rupees ka packet, right? You don't have much money in your bank account, you're already running out of cash. But if you can give that 10 rupees to that shop, if you can just leave it, not take it back. See, normal person, what will he do? Oh my god, I anyways don't have money. I will leave 10 rupees. Why will I leave 10 rupees? I want my money back.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what people do, right? So you are teaching your nervous system that you are in lack, you are a poor person. And when you teach your nervous system that you are poor, then you get more reasons to be poor. You attract more people who make you feel poor, and then you become more poor. But if it's a small thing, leaving 1 rupee, giving 1 rupee extra to somebody, giving 5 rupee, if you keep doing it, like 5 rupees, 10 rupees, 5 rupees, 10 rupees, if you keep giving people, then physically you're teaching your nervous system and your subconscious mind that I am wealthy, I have enough, and it's okay. I have money. This is how you reprogramming your nervous system. And when you don't have money, that's exactly when you should start distributing money. And that's how you attract money. And that's
Yeah.
what I did in my life. I started
Yeah.
giving money when I had none.
Yeah.
1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupee. I
Yeah.
would buy a biscuit packet, and because I love animals, so I will feed animals on road, buy 5 rupees, 10 rupees ka biscuit packet, and I kept telling myself that I'm wealthy. I'm wealthy. I have money. I have money. Not just telling it, but believing it in your fascia, in your nervous system.
Yeah.
And then magic starts coming. You have an event coming up, somebody will call from somewhere, money will come, and it works.
Yeah.
And I want to teach this to people, like literally everybody who's sitting in their houses and they are thinking that I don't have money. Just do an experiment for 7 days.
Yeah.
I tell this to my mom, she never listens to me.
So basically, you want to tell people to believe in themselves and try to follow the law of attraction,
See,
right?
if you believe in yourself and you don't do anything, you don't take any action, then that belief turns into doubt very soon. But if you keep acting, if you keep taking actions on the same path, that's what I'm telling you. If you keep giving money, again, same thing. If you think you don't have love in your life, start giving love. If you
Yeah.
if you think you don't have respect in your life, start giving respect. Because what you give comes back to you multiple folds.
Right.
That's the law.
Okay.
As guaranteed as day and night, as guaranteed as gravity. Whatever you don't have, become that and start giving it to others, and then see if it doesn't come multiple folds to you. That's why I'm telling, we all are abundant. We all
Yeah.
are. There's no need to be stressful, to run, to hustle, to do. Yes, you have to do work, but how about taking inspired action rather than taking forceful action?
Yeah.
The inspired action brings peace in your life. The forceful action brings stress and chaos in your life.
Yeah.
So just give more and then get more. That's it.
Before we wrap up, one final thought you want to say, or any favorite quote of yours?
Never give up. That's it.
Okay. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.